All right, up against Meeker's X, and we're playing our Can't Be Countered deck, and we'll see how this one plays out. Man, why can't I draw green mana with this? I want to keep it because of the Guild Summit. I'm going first, though. Man, if we draw a Plaza of Harmony, this is a beautiful hand. I'm going to keep it. Again, we'll see if it plays out for us. Like, I feel like that's been the biggest issue with this deck, is every time that I have everything that I want, I can't draw the right color of mana to actually finish out the deck. I do typically get to at least 3 mana eventually. If we're not dead by that point, then great, but we've had a couple times to draw into a land. There we go. So we find the land. We can bounce that back, but I don't think we need to just yet. We're fine with them losing life. We can blink back something more important, possibly. Kind of slow them down. Alright, Font of Agonies. Okay. This kills creatures. That's actually a pretty good thing to bounce eventually. They're going to spend a lot of life trying to make that happen. It's only creatures, right? Yep, okay. Alright, pass to my turn. Emisizzle. Alright, Guild Summit. No guilds to no gates to play though. And it gets to draw a card, gets 2 counters here. It's 4 to remove, right? And 2 mana. Okay. Emisizzle actually could be pretty useful here. If we can bounce back the Font of Agonies, the amount of damage they've done to themselves will mean that we can actually ping them down to 0 before too long. Ooh, Invoke the Divine. Well, we have another one. Hopefully they're not playing tons of Invoke the Divines. We'll see. That is, I do think that including enchantment and artifact removal is actually very important right now. I haven't been doing as much of it as I should be. Alright, Dawn of Hope. Emisizzle's fantastic against Vanguard as well. Alright, yeah, this is perfect. So, grab all the, is it Guild Gates? Actually, we have 2 more already. We just need to find 2 blue. Alright, so Azorius, and let's find black, so let's go Dimir. Okay. Draw some cards. Emisizzle will come down. So, one issue with Emisizzle is that it does die to the Font of Agonies, so we're going to need to bounce that back before we do anything else here. So, discard a card. Lightning Mirror. Really not useful at all. Yeah, pretty much a dead card. I included one because we are doing the Can't Be Countered tribal deck. So, alright, I'm actually feeling pretty happy with where we're at. Even Carnage Tyrant is amazing right now. Kind of helps with everything you're trying to do. The Dawn of Hope is annoying. So maybe we just play the Carnage Tyrant. Okay, so gain some life back. We can also... We came to play some stuff that can't be countered, right? I mean, the circuitous route draws us so many cards, it's great, but that actually can be really useful with the Emisizzle as well later. So, Carnage Tyrant. Can't be countered. It is hexproof. They're going to have to wipe the board. They could, I mean, they actually could have board wipes and use Indent of Vanguard here pretty well. So, it's a possibility. Or do they have, like, the Doom Whisperer here? Another Dawn of Hope. Okay. So they're going to want to be creating some tokens now pretty soon. All right, so let's draw. Don't want to get down to Emisizzle until I can bounce it as well on a turn. So let's go ahead and draw a little bit more. Or do we just get down another Carnage Tyrant? Yeah, let's go another Carnage Tyrant. That's fine. Probably should run like 1 or 2 of Reliquary Tower as well on this. Alright, we're going to swing in. They could have Settle the Wreckage or something like that. Making a token so they can draw. Doesn't really do a whole lot for them, though. Right, down to 9. Pass the turn. Swings in for 1. We will block it. Gains life, gets to draw 2. I mean, they have to find something that kills 2 Carnage Giants here. We're not going to swing with more than 1. What we could do, too, is play Niv-Mizzet, then swing in with both. We'll see. Yep, gains more life. Up to 14 now. Gates Ablaze would actually be pretty good. So let's see here. Let's play Niv-Mizzet. We have another one as well, but we're going to bounce the Font of Agonies. Get to draw a card. We can just ping down the Vanguards as well if we want here. Their main way of getting back stuff. We can just kill their board basically and then start going in. So let's ping them. Yep, get rid of that one. Probably should have killed the Vanguard. But this is also ways that they can actually make that more useful. All attack. Okay, down to 2. Down to 2 with a Niv-Mizzet. And we can also Growth Spiral on the next turn to try to find which will draw us a card and draw us a card. So we have lethal no matter. I mean, I guess they can Arceus or Escalto, whatever that's called. But we also have an Inescapable Blaze. So not much they can do to win here. Create a soldier, gets to gain life here. Good game. All right. There we go. Well, we made it work, and playing our Carnage Tyrants really, really helped out that game a lot. In fact, it helped out a lot against what would typically do pretty bad in a normal gate deck. So that at least showed off that there is some value in this version of this deck. All right, up against Sabdad Jadi. Sabdadadi. And, let's see. If we never find Black Mana, we can't cast anything. So I think that we mulligan that. That's better. We at least have Ritual, which is something that makes us go longer game. Dawn of Hope is good. Yeah, we can keep this. It's a little interesting, but we can keep it. Breeding Pool. Llanowar Elves, okay. Play the Plains, pass the turn. Alright, so is this Sultai? I haven't been playing in Ranked for a while, so honestly, I don't know the full meta. At least I don't know the cards, the decks as well as I should. But yeah, this is looking like Sultai from what I'm seeing. What that means, I'm not totally sure, honestly. I haven't seen it a ton. Alright, so get down Dawn of Hope. We're not going to be focused on that too much. We're just getting it down for later game value. We're eventually going to... We're digging for a Primal, Amulet, and card and lands right now. Frost's Contempt will be able to come in and help us out a little bit. We're just trying to stay alive as much as we can. Wild with Walker keeps it on top. That means that they probably have another J-Light or something else in hand. Right, and just passing the turn. Kaya's Wrath will be really good. So that's actually really good. So we need to find land. So pass the turn. This is instant speed. Ritual of Rejuvenation, fantastic in this deck. Especially once you get out Primal Amulet, it only costs 2. So it's like a better version of Revitalize at that moment. Kind of. And so there's, I think it's a really good card in this deck, especially the instant speedness. And yes, I am using that as a real word, speedness. All right, swinging in for 4. They don't have, I mean, I guess they have a lot of green mana with Incubation Druid. I'm wondering if they're wanting to try to adapt this as well to get some bigger stuff out. Hydrate Crisis, stuff like that. So we're trying to hit this Kaya's Wrath is what our goal is. Alright, Merfolk Branchwalker. They do have counter magic up. Yep, gain life, land. We're going to go ahead and do this now. I'm not sure if they've played a land yet, but before they have more mana to counter stuff with. Alright, Primal Amulet. Can we take a big hit? I think that I'd rather do this now before they have a chance to counter it. So, Kaya's Wrath. Okay. So, now they have 3 cards in hand. We're down to 19. Haven't done much at all, and we're in decent shape. We have, you know, 3 of our combo pieces in hand. Merfolk Branchwalker, okay. Golgari Finebroker, okay. Keeps it on top. They're looking for threats. All right, so we get down Primal Amulet. Does it resolve? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm not sure how many counters this deck is running. But with that, nor do I know how much Artifact Removal they're running, actually, either. They only have 1 green mana, so the Brontodon, or the, yeah, I think it's Brontodon that kills stuff, isn't going to work. Primal Amulet number 2. Actually, we're going to get that down. We're still looking for better draws, too. Like, that is something that we definitely would like, is we can just start using Dawn of Hope as well at some point. We can actually Ross's Contempt now for pretty cheap and draw a card there. Sanguine Sacrament, we have -2, so we can actually gain 8 life anytime we want to here. This is the one issue with this deck, is if once you finally get Primal Amulet down, you have all the things you're wanting to play with Primal Amulet, it's kind of hard to work those out. Like, we can just Revenge here, gain 13 life, bring them down to 11. Alright, Isolated Chapel. Let's go ahead and draw. So we're going to... do we want to Revenge? How much do we want to play here is the question. We can Vross's Contempt and Sanguine for 6. And just get 2 counters on each of these. Or we can draw. Let's go ahead and end up drawing. And so let's just pass the turn. Vross's Contempt. See what else we can get. I think I'd rather get this Finebroker, just so that they can't keep using that with a Find finality or something like that. And this is instant speed as well, so if we do need to gain life at any time, we can. Alright, Golgari Finebroker. Maybe getting rid of their extra green mana would have been good there. Did not think of that. Gets back a Jade Light Ranger. Okay, resolve. Okay, so I actually might end up killing this Llanowar else here. If they do draw green mana, though. Alright, well, let's... we do need to make sure that we're keeping our life total high. Let's just... Alright, let's go for Llanowar else. So, hit Llanowar. Gain some life. We get to draw. Alright, another Vross's Contempt. Not bad. Looking for either land or... let's see. So they do have green mana. Alright, so... I think we're just wanting to flip these now. So... Pay 2 life. Vross's Contempt here. I think we are just going to draw. Yeah, let's just draw. Revitalizes or things like that would be better. We can play this as well. For 2. Alright, pass the turn. We can always just do a big Revenge as well. Swings in for 3. Down to 9. Do we want to cast this for 2? It gains us life. We get more counters on. I think I'd rather hope for something better here. Kaya doesn't do a whole lot for us, though. Midnight Reaper, okay. Let's just go back into our library. It shuffles it up. Oh, it just goes to the bottom. It doesn't actually shuffle. We're going to go ahead and do it. So X2. So we get to gain 4 life. We don't get the draw from it. We can draw here with Kaya, though. So that is one thing, is we can just end up drawing here. Do we want to revenge and flip this now, though? We get so many copies on the next turn. All right, we're going to revenge. Flipping Primal Amulet. We don't get to play it, but we can play Kaya still. Actually, I think we want to draw here. Cleansing Nova. Okay. So Kaya just comes out and dies. It could take some stuff away from us, but I don't think we want to do that. So we have the Cleansing Nova. We can pass the turn. Now we are in pretty fantastic shape. They're down to 10. We're up to 26 for the moment. So, and the copies, I mean, if they have 3 counters, they can counter everything here, but we're at least going to be bringing them down to basically 1 here. And how many cards do we have there? Yeah, so let's black and white, and let's just revenge again. We have a few more that we can grab later on. We're just going to grab this for now. We will draw here. Why not? Okay. Alright, down to 1. So now, Dawn of Hope, if they are swinging in aggressively, Dawn of Hope will end up finishing the game. In fact, next turn, I think what we do is we just Cleansing Nova and create a token. Or maybe Kaya. We'll see. Alright, Plains is actually not bad. So, let's Cleansing Nova. So if they do have a counter here, this could go wrong for us. We also can just Ross's Contempt a bunch of times. Alright, Disdainful Stroke. Okay, so now we will pay black. Alright, we're just going to Ross's Contempt all of these. Get some copies. We overall get more value out of this because we get to gain the life. We're at 142 at the moment, so yeah, I get that one now, and the next copy, get this one. Alright, so our Cleansing Nova doesn't work, but we get the creatures where we want them anyway. We can start, we can go in and grab these others with Kaya. We were hoping just to spend the mana there with Dawn of Hope, which I guess they did swing in, so we could have maybe done that more aggressively and been able to just counter whatever else comes out. But, or I mean, Ross's Contempt. So I am playing this a little bit sloppy, but it's fun. All right, so they get to gain some life back. Okay, we're going to. First off, Ritual of Rejuvenation. Make some copies. Decline for now. We want to use our mana. Decline on that one. We'll see what we draw. Cry of the Canarium. We'll pay the 2 life now. Kaya's Wrath. Okay. Let's just pass the turn. So I think if I had played that better, I mean, with the Hydrocrisis, in hindsight, I wouldn't have been able to kill him with the Dawn of Hope, but that would have been the smarter play overall. All right, so Ross's Contempt. See if it gets countered. It does. Wild Growth Walker, okay. Jade Light Ranger gains a lot of life back. That is one issue, is that we do need to... I mean, now that we have 2 Primal Wellsprings flipped, though, our next Revenge should just end the game, though. Alright, there it is. So we bring him down to 4 to 2 to 1. We don't actually end up killing him. Okay, so Kaya's Wrath. Kaya Usurper.
I like a good fight.
Tick up. Let's grab Wild Growth Walker and Jade Light Ring. Actually, let's go for the other Wild Growth Walker. Just in case they bring those back. We'll decline there and pass the turn. And they have 8 cards here. Alright, Ross's Contempt resolves. We lose Kaya. Up to 11. So we bring him down to 6, down to 3, down to 1. Man, we need one more copy here. Which again, Dawn of Hope, creating a Dawn of Hope token at some point will start finishing the game here for us, but... We know they have the Merfolk Branchwalker. We can see it. So they're debating on playing it. One thing, too, is like they are still hoping that they can mill us out. The one thing, this is the best thing about Sanguine Sacrament, is that we can't really mill out because we have these in our deck. As long as we're playing them each turn, as long as they don't counter them and get them into our graveyard, we can constantly be looping those around. Alright, well, we are going to go ahead and draw some cards. And gain more life. Lands are fine. Lands are great, actually, overall. So let's go ahead and Revenge. It looks like they're trying to hold up a counter this time, which means that they may not go down to 1. They might just go down to, was it 3 or 2? Decline. We want to create a token this time, which we will do on their end step. Alright, Wild Growth Walker. Do we want to cast that down so they don't gain the life here? Yeah, we do. So we don't get the token again, but we get to Cry of a Canarium, exile it. We do have another Kaya we can go digging for here as well. So we're at 1384 is our life total at the moment. All right, pass to my turn. Let's play Swamp, play Cry of the Canarium, exile their creatures, and we'll create one token now. If they find a way, I mean, pass the turn. We have a way to create another token as well, so we can swing through. And opponent scoops it up. Okay. All right. Well, I think in hindsight, I think that if I had created tokens earlier, it actually wouldn't have worked out as well anyway, because I needed to wipe the board to clear stuff. There could have been a way that we might have ended that game a little bit quicker, but overall, I think that we played it how we wanted it to, and it was awesome. All right, up against Avi Emzer. Yeah, this guy. This is who we're up against, and yep. I like it. I like it a lot. A lot of good removal actually this time around. Good things with Hero of Precinct 1. Swiftblade Vindicator is great with Aurelia. So if we find lands, then we're in great shape. If we don't find lands, we're in great shape. So Boros Guildgate, fantastic land to find turn 1. Down to 19. Martyr of Dusk. Alright, Boros Challenger might be... Well, let's go Hero of Precinct 1. Pass the turn. Going wide against this deck will probably be pretty good. No blocks. Take 2. Okay. Clifftop Retreat. Let's, man, if we find land for Aurelia, this is so good. So let's go Swiftblade Vindicator. That kills a lot of their stuff too. And actually, we will attack here. Down to 18, pass the turn. Okay, plays Plains. They might have a Conclave Tribunal or something like that here. History of Benalia, okay. Gonna swing in. No swings. Okay, perfect. Aurelia. Oh, man, this is so beautiful. Double strike, yeah. Aurelia. Get another fella. Let's put a... make this... So 3. So we can kill... He can kill us if he blocks with everything. I'm okay with that. Alright, take 6, down to 12, pass the turn. Aurelia is such a good blocker for this. Hunted Witness, that's fine. So we're going to do Glass. I'm going to pump Aurelia. And I can Justice Strike if something blocks here, maybe. We can just swing in with Aurelia. I mean, we have a 3-turn clock. If we find land, we could actually Resurgence as well, and we can pump twice onto her. That can actually be really good. Alright, Conclave Tribunal. Hits Aurelia. Okay, that's fine. Glass of the Guild Pack's actually going to be pretty good here. Ooh, and Tajik. Alright, let's get down Glass first. Get down Boros Challenger. No attacks. Yeah, they get to grow the Knights. They can probably swing in for quite a bit here. I don't think we really care about that right now. Yeah, we'll see. A chance. So I have one of Chance for Glory in this deck as well. This would actually be a fantastic turn to draw it. It would be close, but I think we would get there. Just with the amount of creatures we have. Their life-linking creatures would be an issue, actually. Alright, what you got? What you got? Okay, Conclave Tribunal hits this Swiftblade Vindicator. Okay, that's fine. Swings in. Do we want to kill one of them? We can regrow our board pretty easily, so let's go ahead and make sure they don't get too much damage in here. So we kill one. That's fine. Alright, Tajik. We have 2 Tajiks now, so now we swing in pretty aggressively. We can put a counter. We can actually put 2 counters here. So we want Boros Challenger to go first. Okay. So, yeah. First. Oh, man, I did it wrong. Actually, no, this is right. This is right. Mentor there as well. Yeah, that's what we wanted. So, double blocking. I kind of forgot the knight was there. That's fine. All right, so they block 1. Going to get some lifelinkers on the battlefield. We're taking care of a lot of their board, though. For some reason, I didn't even see this knight as a blocker. That was really weird. I think that I saw him swing in, and that was weird. I was thinking they only had 3 power. All right, are they going to block the Tajik instead? Okay, kills Tajik. That's exactly what we want here. Okay, timeout is used. Yep, that's fine. Down to 5. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, land for Resurgence. Okay, now we can't quite do that. Well. So let's see. We can go for Resurgence here, maybe. All right, we're gonna pay 2 life. Tajik, get a token. First strike. Do we want to hit the Knight or the Martyr of Dusk and already just like get rid of the fella? All right, let's go. Let's go there. All right, all attack. 4 attackers. Let's put it on Boros Challenger for that one. The other one goes here, yeah. Okay, now they're just blocking damage. All right, makes sense. Okay, down to 3. And this Resurgence should win us the game on this next turn. Might have been able to do it there anyway, but I think that getting through... these guys will be able to swing in next turn as well. They'll have first strike. They can't really gain life with anything. Okay, Divine Visitation. That's fine, and now we win. Okay, Resurgence. All attack. They have Vigilance now. And Mentor. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Man, this deck is fun. It's really, really fun to play. All right, against Falk. And we're playing Awakened Traxos. Woke Traxos. And I'll take Servant, Treasure Map. And this actually is a pretty fun combo as well, because you can end up getting multiple scries on it eventually. So we're going to keep this. We have a scry turn 1 to try to find land. We found land. So now what else do we want here? I think another land is still what we want. So yeah, we'll keep that there. And we're going to play Traxos, or sorry, not Traxos, Treasure Map now. So get down Field of Ruin and Treasure Map. Stop on our upkeep. Okay. Alright, that can be bad. Power Stone Shard is pretty good. Alright, we're going to keep that. We already have 4 mana. Draw. Go to main phase, play Reliquary Tower, play Voltaic Servant. Now we have a blocker for the Sniper. Untap here. Stop on our upkeep. We can flip this next turn if we wanted to as well, just to get some treasures out. Let's see if they go forward trying to kill the treasure map. Or blink it, or what are they trying to do here? Alright, draws 3. Down to 18. Discards. I'm guessing they don't attack in. Alright, we will scry. Another Power Stone Shard is actually pretty good. Alright, keep that on top. Because we actually want to play Power Stone Shard here. Go to main phase. That way we can scry again at our end step. And we have tons of mana for the next turn. Alright, so Power Stone Shard. No attacks. Here. Now we can scry whenever we want to. And yeah, and then we have another differently named land for Awakened Amalgam if we find it. Traxos, and we have enough mana that we can play Traxos and Power Stone Shard. We do spend some treasures to do that. But I think that we're going to have to start racing this deck here. And I think getting a 7/7 out, so they won't really want to spend mana to kill it necessarily. Alright, resolve. Yeah, they're starting to want to ping us down now, which they're going to do pretty well at that. Okay, Lava Runner. Swings in with the crew, I'm guessing. They have Wizard's Lightnings as well. Alright, so block here. Down to 11. Alright, this is an issue. Flip treasure map, scry. Land on top to the bottom. Okay, another land. Let's scry. So that we can see if we want to draw with this treasure map. Helm of the Host. It's not fast enough is the issue. It could be really good with Traxos. In fact, how much mana do we have? With this other Power Stone Shard, we can actually use it on the next turn. So it's actually an extra Traxos for us. So we are going to keep it on top. All right, so first off, Power Stone Shard. Alright, disperses the other one. Oh man, that's a lot. We are still going to play this one. Actually, let's play... Alright, Power Stone Shard. Traxos. And we're going to go ahead and play this Forebears. Actually, we can untap him anyway. On the end step. So end turn, untap him. We at least stop some damage from the creatures, which, I mean, they didn't play these guys beforehand, so I'm wondering if, I don't know, let's see here. They used the Disperse already. They might have run into another one. Actually, I like this deck that we're playing against. I'm not positive how competitive it is. But I think Disperse actually earns some spots in here if you have Gutter Snipe. Kind of like, it might be a Wizard's deck as well, and kind of like an aggro. Ooh. What the crap? That's bad. Nice. Are we just dead now? So Karn.
I am Karn.
Tick down. Helm of the Host. Man, we have to use all of our treasures to actually use it, though. But it is an 8/8 now. Yeah, no attacks, nothing. We could play Forebear's Blade. All right, let's go ahead and get down to Forebear's Blade. Keeps him at an 8/8. It's something else we can do. No attacks past the turn. Untap, Power Stone Shard. And, I mean, they probably just have us dead. There's a Sift. Yep. Man, taking that Traxxas, I think we actually had a shot here. If they didn't have an Entrancing Melody. Of course, if they had a Shock or something like that instead, we'd be dead, but... And this is the issue with this deck not having removal. I think that it is kind of a big issue not having any removal at all. Traxxas is going to be their best blocker, so I don't think they really swing in here. I mean, they could swing in with the crew, getting 2 more points of damage. That's not a bad idea. We might actually... yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to swing in. So block, block, we go down to 1. Tick down.
Some solutions must be built.
Immortal Sun. Equip that there. Pay 1 here. I mean, they have to block with Enigma Drake to not die here. And we have blockers. So, I mean, they could just have nothing. That is a possibility. But yeah, I highly doubt it. So, I mean, this deck, with 3 cards in hand, they could all be lands, and we could have a small chance, but any spell kills us. I mean, they could have a bunch of counters. That's true. Like, they could just not be able to play anything. Okay, Rowdy Crew. They get to draw a card. So if they're playing that, they didn't have anything. They had Disperse and didn't play. Or maybe they just drew those. Actually, that's true. They could have drawn these. Plays land. Do we have a shot here? What? Unless he's slow rolling us here. What? No way. We actually have a chance. All right, well, Forebear's Blade onto this one. Next. And we will all attack, hold back Voltaic Servant. We have a lot of other creatures we can play here as well. And opponent scoops it up. Oh my goodness. I did not expect to win that at all. They apparently were playing a lot more creatures than I thought. Okay. I mean, I think that was a budget deck, so there is that as well. But still, I mean, they were doing good things. And this is kind of a budget deck as well. So anyway, that was fun. All right, up against Plastic XO, Kiss Hug. And we are playing our multicolored or Jeskai Humans deck, and this is pretty good actually. Hero Precinct 1 is kind of interesting here, so we probably won't play it right away. Especially if we go Militia Bugler, find something, we can draw some lands along the way. Ooh, that's bad. Alright. Clifftop Retreat. Warkite Marauder. We're hoping that they play... Alright, let's see. Swings in. We do not block. The one good thing about Warkite Marauder is that we can make him not be able to be, like, really not be able to block at all. So Militia Bugler. We still want land eventually here. Hopefully we don't find 4 lands on top. Well, 2 lands. Alright, Militia Bugler's not bad though. Another one. It's a good blocker for this deck. Swing in for 2. You lose your ability. The Scourge Diva would be bad here. We can Lava Coil her though. Okay, there's a shock. Alright, so we're hoping for land on top. That's what we want. We want a land. Runaway Steamkin. Okay, we might just need to Lava Coil that. And, man, alright, let's swing in with Militia Bugler first. Swing in for 2. Lava Coil. They didn't play a land there, so I'm thinking that they're kind of dependent on that Steamkin. Okay, so there's a swamp. Judith. Man, we just barely used our removal for Judith. They can swing in and kill the Militia Bugler. They know that we have another one, though. So they don't swing in. Okay, do I want to use that? We can grow the Militia Bugler with Tajik, which is pretty good. We trade off the Tajik for something that they have. All right, let's pay 2 life, Direfleet Daredevil, grab their shock, kill Judith. That's what we do. Shock Judith. Swing in. Does damage to the Direfleet Daredevil, that's fine. Okay, down to 16. So we should not have untapped the Hollow Fountain there. But Vanquisher's Banner is really good here. So Vanquisher's Banner on human. Now even if it blocks, they have to block with Judith to kill it. So now we swing in for 3. Yeah, and then next turn we have Hero, Tajik, draw 2 cards, maybe get a Hunted Witness as well. We get, yeah, we're in pretty great shape. All right, Electrostatic Field. Interesting. We're gonna be trying to dig for some good stuff here. Let's see. All right, so Hero of Precinct 1, draw a card. Shock doesn't kill it, it's a 3/3. Double Tajik is really good. That actually means we can go pretty aggressive here. So Tajik. Okay, get a token, draw a card. Maybe I should have held up 1 white mana. Okay, nope. So another Vanquisher's Banner. Ooh, man. All right, play Steam Vents tapped. We are going to attack in here. We have another one. Put a counter there. They're going to want to probably trade off the Fiend to kill Tajik. So I think a Hunted Witness might be our best draw here, just so that we can Vanquisher's Banner into another one. I mean, we can also play Tajik again, which can be very aggressive. Grow our Hero of Precinct 1. So yeah, I would, yeah, this is what I would do. I would block and kill the Tajik. They can't actually kill anything else while Tajik's still down as well. So they really need to kill it. Oh, they might block with Electrostatic Field to keep it alive. Or to try to... interesting. Okay. So they get a ping twice now. Yep, hit once, hit face is what I would probably do. Unless they have a shock for Hero of Precinct 1. But they can't target anything else, or it won't actually do damage until Tajik's dead. So they needed to target something else first. Okay, timeout's used. The other one doesn't do anything because it targeted here and Tajik was still out. So I think we do play Tajik on this next turn to get more guys, grow our board. We can play Militia Bugler as well. We still draw 2 cards, 3 cards. Yeah, we should be in pretty good shape here. Opponent has been light on lands. That is very true. Okay, Lightning Strike for Hero. Okay. That is painful. Hopefully we draw another one. Another Militia Bugler is good too, though. Okay, what you got? What you got? Okay. Ooh, Stormfleet Sprinter's pretty good. Okay, so Tajik. Let's draw first. I think we actually will go Stormfleet Sprinter. They have to block stuff here to not die. Glacial Fortress, Stormfleet Sprinter. They can't kill it right away unless they kill here first. Hunted Witness, perfect. Draw more cards. Danitha, oh man. Yeah, this is good. Alright, so we get in with a 4/4 unblockable creature. And then they have to try to block everything else, so put the counter there. I'm guessing they block here, they block with Judith, and they try to kill Tajik so they can at least get something off the board. Oh man, this is actually working really well. I was debating and bringing in more Stormfleet Sprinters. It's the only one here, but it was for this reason. I think he's so good with Tajik, where... Yeah, so opponent lets it all through, and whew, they did not draw any extra lands there, but that deck typically runs around 3 converted mana costs anyway, so there is that. But that was pretty good. That was pretty good.